What's going on YouTube? It's the last Senzu Bean here, and today we're going to bring you guys a Vegeta deck profile. Now, this is going to be my mono blue version that I've been running lately, so let's just jump right into the deck profile. Now with the introduction of the new black cards, let's start off with technically my boss monster, so that would be the Mass Saiyan. He's really good. Overwhelm 5 plus a cost of a colorless. You get to send any monsters that aren't blockers up to a 5 cost sorry, on your opponent's side of the field to their warp. So that's actually really good. Really helpful for removal. And it's a double strike 20, so you definitely can't complain there. So basically the main idea for my deck is to abuse these here trunks. So it's a 3-drop trunks. And basically during your main phase, you just send it to the bottom of the deck to bring out any 3-drop Vegeta or Goku from your hand. So it's really good that on turn 3 you get to drop this and start really applying pressure by attacking with it, send this to the bottom of your deck. And then you're either playing the crit Vegeta or the crit Goku. So that's really amazing just because the fact that you're going to be slapping them in the face for 15 and then you slap them again for a crit 15. So they're going to be taking a lot of damage. You're going to be applying a lot of pressure really quickly. And by turn 4, turn 5, you're going to have a lot of these guys on board and you're just going to be overwhelming your opponent by attacking like 7, 8, 9 times a turn. So that's basically how this deck works. You're basically just running through your trunks, slapping down either the Gokus or the Vegetas, hitting them hard with crit. Not much else to say about those. The other two options that we do have for the trunks to play is the Proud Father Vegeta. So when it is summoned off of the trunks, you actually get to pop a monster. So more removal, so that's really good. Always a great option to have for this deck. Next, to help with the crit, we also play 4 copies of Champa just because Double Strike is absolutely amazing in this deck. So 4 copies, would always recommend to play 4 copies of this in Vegeta. Next, for some of the defensive combos, we play 3 copies of Jocko, and we also play 3 copies of the Gohan. I like the ratio of 3 and 3. 4 might be a bit too cloggy too, so I think 3 and 3 is perfect. I've been running this deck for a long time, and this has been, the perfect ratio for me. Like, I always end up seeing the Gohans and Jockos, and you don't really need 4 of either. But what you do need 4 of is the boost attack Piccolo. So I know when the 3rd set comes out, these are obviously your super combos, but yeah, of course, definitely going to be sticking with this one for a while. This one's still the best blue combo. I know for some of the other colors, they are coming out with super combos with different effects, but for blue, I would still recommend just sticking with the Piccolos. We also play 4 copies of the Unyielding Trunks. So during your turn, when you combo with it, because your leader is blue, you get to untap an energy. So turn 3, you're always dropping the Trunks. There's no ramp, so you want to be using this to combo so you can untap and then use that as like something for a Senzu Bean or your Whis' Coercion for defense. So yeah, I have to play 4 of those as well. Also play 2 copies of Sun Goten. Now I use this just for more removal. If you're playing against another deck that uses blue or whatever, like basically anything that has that 1 plus 10, 15 power combo that gets summoned. It's easy removal with these guys. So I recommend playing 2 of these guys. It does kind of suck that you do have to tap one, but the pop is definitely worth it. 4 copies of Bulma, just because Bulma searches your Trunks, and of course Trunks is your main combo piece, so obviously you're gonna have 4 copies of Bulma. And just like any other deck that plays blue, we do have the 4 copies of Boo. In Yu-Gi-Oh terms, basically your upstart goblin. Replaces itself in hand, and then you can just use this as a combo piece on field. So always recommend playing 4. And then for the extra cards, really simple. Everyone knows you gotta play 4 Senzu Bean. Probably one of the most broken extra cards in the game. And also 3 copies of Whis' Coercion, just because you do need those negates at times. You don't really have anything that's too overpowerful, too overbearing, so it's definitely necessary to have those negates in hand. So yeah, that's my deck profile. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you have any comments or suggestions, please leave them down in the comment section below. We'd love to hear from you. And yeah, thank you guys for watching, and have a good day.